Wow, I finished 4 weeks of my UX design internship. Hi everyone, welcome to the Confessions of a UX Designer. My name is Anastasia. I'm a UX designer, and here on this channel I am sharing my UX design journey with you. As you can tell from the intro and the name of this video, I finished 4 weeks of my UX design internship and I have 8 more to go. If you want to see how the first 3 weeks went, check out my channel. The videos are right there. I've had quite a few struggles and challenges during the first 3 weeks of my internship. It wasn't easy. It was at times pretty frustrating for me. I'm not gonna lie, I contemplated just quitting a few times, but I didn't. I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna stick it out and make the best out of this experience. This week finally brought some good news and some really exciting things. First, my investor pitch deck that I've been working on for the past 3 weeks that I had so many struggles with finally got approved. It got approved by the marketing team, by the sales team, by the CEO of the company. I received great feedback about it, so we're super happy. It's done. They have a very nice looking professional investor pitch deck that they all really like and that actually communicates all of the things that they want to communicate about the company. So yay, we're done with that project, finally. This week I also worked on a few tiny marketing projects, creating marketing and social media materials, because as a UX designer in a non-tech company, I am a part of the marketing department. So I worked on some LinkedIn posts and Facebook posts, and nothing really exciting there, but needed to be done. It was easy, done. Now, during my weekly meeting was my boss, the guy that runs my internship. He said that there's 3 things that we need to be working on. It's creating a brand deck for the whole company, redesigning the whole website, and also designing landing pages for their products. Doesn't sound like any of those projects are really urgent or on a tight deadline. So I think that's probably why he's kind of letting me choose. But at the same time, he mentioned that he wants me to create a brand deck for the company, for the website, to use on all of the catalogs and marketing materials and all that stuff. But 2 weeks ago, he actually said that that's his task and he is working on it, so I will have that I would have that to use as a guideline for my designs. I'll be very honest, I am not super excited to be working on a brand deck. It's just not something that I'm most interested in terms of UX design and in terms of this internship. But when I thought about it, I also felt super uncomfortable to say no. I was afraid that that would be taken as me being incompetent or not being able to create that brand deck, and I just wasn't sure how that was gonna go. So I almost decided to just go ahead and work on that brand deck. But then I thought more about it, and since I really want to make this internship opportunity, learning experience for myself, I really don't want to put any more effort in the things that are not really helping me learn UX design. I already spent a few weeks on the investor pitch deck, which was a great experience in terms of working with a startup, but really didn't have much to do with UX design. Working on a brand deck especially was the kind of feedback, or more so lack of, that I'm getting. I just didn't feel like that would be any useful for me on my UX design journey. So I decided that I'm gonna try to say no, I do not want to be working on the brand deck. I'd rather work on the website. I did. It was a little bit scary because I didn't know how they would react. I didn't know how well that would be taken, but it was actually really easy. My boss understood, and he agreed, and it's kind of up to me what I want to be working on next and what I think should be the priority. So I've decided that I want to work on creating a landing page for one of the products because that is the biggest priority right now, as far as I understand, and the sales team agrees. But also that would be a one-page design that I create that once that gets approved, that can be a foundation for the redesign of the whole website. So the task that I will be working on for the next probably a few weeks is creating a high converting landing page for one of the products. I'm really excited to work on that because that's something very new for me. As a freelance website UX designer, I am very familiar and comfortable with creating high converting landing pages for small businesses and like service-based businesses. But in this situation, I need to create a landing page for a very specific industry in a B2B setting. It needs to be very informational and show the potential clients how our product would solve their problem. So I was doing a lot of research, just trying to figure out the best practices for landing pages in the industry that we're in, and I worked on a low fidelity wireframe, and now I am turning that into a prototype in Figma that I can then present to the marketing team and the sales team, and then we'll go from there. And there's one more thing that happened that I'm really excited. I got invited to be on a call, which is a salesperson interview. So I'll get to sit in on a virtual interview and see what sales team is talking about and what they are looking for when hiring new team members for the sales, what they're focusing on. So that's really interesting. I think especially in a startup environment, all of those departments, even though they seem to be pretty different, for example, UX design, operations, sales, marketing, but it's a small startup, so everything kind of works together, and I'm really grateful that I get to be a part of multiple departments and see how all that works. So yeah, this was a recap for week 4. I'm definitely a lot more excited about this internship this week and about what's happening than in the weeks before. Hopefully it's always gonna go better and better from here. If you want to follow along this UX design internship journey with me, subscribe to the channel, and the next video will be up next week. Bye.